Well, fuck, man. I was at 1,755 subs last night, and then I wake up and I see I'm at like 1,703, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? So I went on Twitter and I just saw people complaining about it, and I was like, hey, well, at least I'm not alone. And so I realized that a bunch of people just lost a shit ton of subs. And this is not actually the first time that YouTube's just taken away a bunch of subs. I actually lost about 200 subs in the past, like right after I hit 1K. It was a pain in the ass, man. But I only lost 52 this time, so I'm not really that pissed off. And the reason behind this is because when I saw the amount of subs that other people were losing compared to me, I was just like, you know what? I should just consider myself lucky. One of my friends lost almost 230 subs, and he was at like 600, so now he's down at 400 subs, and I was like, shit, dude. That sucks, man. And so a bunch of people are just like freaking out about this, and they're just like, why the fuck didn't YouTube tell us? This is fucked up, man. And I do agree with all the people saying this because, you know, YouTube doesn't really have the right to take away inactive subs from people, because even if they're inactive, you know, they sub to that person because they make good content, and so if they want to watch that dude 24/7, or maybe just watch him once a month, or maybe even once a year, that's their choice, you know? They sub to that person, and unless they want to unsub specifically, the website just shouldn't make the decision for them because, you know, like I said, they chose to subscribe to that person. And I also heard that people that were active anyways were still unsub, so I guess, you know, YouTube hasn't fixed their shit, and, you know, their system's kind of fucked. Like I said in my past video, YouTube's system is mostly automated, so they're gonna make a lot of fuck ups, and that's why I really feel like YouTube shouldn't get involved with the amount of people who subscribe to people's channels. I mean, like I said, I didn't lose a shit ton of subs, and I don't really know why, because, you know, my subs are pretty inactive, but I guess the YouTube algorithm was kind of in my favor in this one. I don't really know. I actually saw this one channel that didn't lose any subs at all, and I was like, what the fuck, man? Anyways, like, yeah, people have lost a boatload of subs. PewDiePie lost like 600,000. Leafy is here, lost over 100,000 subs. Pyrocynical lost about 50,000, and I think Luna lost about 20,000. I could be wrong, but that's just a crazy amount of subs to get taken away from a channel within, like, you know, seconds and shit. And it's just very surprising that YouTube thinks that they have the right to just do this out of nowhere and just be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna remove your inactive subs and accounts that might be bots. You know, they don't even know for sure, so I just don't really know what's up with that. And Social Blade was also saying that the reason for this was because that they were taking away inactive subs, and for some people this might help, but for other channels it just doesn't really help, and they're just basically taking away subs for no correct reason at all. But there are channels on YouTube that have very, very inactive sub bases, and I have seen some of these channels get a large chunk of subs taken away from them, a much larger amount than channels that have more active subscribers, I guess. But my whole opinion on the situation, it's YouTube, man. They just do whatever the fuck they want, and, you know, there isn't really much we could do about it. I'm honestly just glad I didn't lose like 200 subs or 300 subs, because that would have been fucked. And back in April I lost about like 200 subs when I only had like 1,200, so that was just a really big pain in the ass. But thankfully this sub purge wasn't as bad, and for the other people that did lose a large amount of subs, all I gotta say is it really does suck, dude. The amount of subs I personally lost took about 2 weeks for me to earn, so it does feel like a minor setback. However, at the same time, subscribers aren't the only thing that matters on YouTube, and views are also very important because they also do boost your name on the algorithm as well. So you gotta realize that it's not just subs that, you know, put your name out there, and that's what I don't really get with a lot of people. They do sub for sub, they use bot accounts, and there's a lot of people that do this shit, and it just kind of confuses me because subs are probably one of the less influential factors, because if you have 1 million subs, it's so possible that you could get like 10,000 views on every video. So what really does matter is if you make good content, then, you know, you should get a lot of views. And so in my personal opinion, I don't really think that subs matter as much as views, because views are what get you subs in the first place, and subs are sort of just there, I guess. So that's my whole opinion on the subject, so thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, have a great day and stay awesome. Peace.